What up? Another rags to riches. Trying to get my man some money. Got to say 4,800. Ain't nothing. Start off. I'm gonna sell all these cars. Since I did go ahead and just grab all of them. Got the last one last night. If you check that out, you were with me on that one. But
you need something?
Should be some good money to go ahead and get. Can't pass up extra, $263,000. That ain't bad. Let's go ahead and get this one sold. Get the other two sold. Get that money. And then see what we got for today.
I say holla.
Definitely got to do another drag race so I can keep that streak. Should be today and tomorrow, and I'll be able to get that free car. I got the free car on my PlayStation account if you've seen that earlier. It was just an Infernus Classic. Okay car, nothing too impressive. I got all three of my classic cars that I wanted. Got the Infernus, I got the Cheetah Classic, and the Turismo Classic. Put those all in my nightclub garage. Did go ahead and upgrade all three of those. Customized them. Look pretty good. But yeah, that Infernus Classic wasn't too impressive. The only one that I really liked was the Turismo Classic because it does have HSW. Makes it a lot faster than the Cheetah and the Infernus. Performance wise, they're okay. Again, the Turismo performs a little better. None of them were too impressive though. It's not like I'm gonna be racing with either one of those, but I did want all three of them because they are classic cars. So I got all three of them now. Good thing is the Infernus was the only one I didn't spend any money on other than upgrading it. Didn't have to buy it, got it for free. Just for doing the races, so I do appreciate that since it was the only one I was missing from the three. But yeah, other than that, things are looking pretty good. Man, they need to get these banners off quicker, man. I always say that, but it is so true. Those banners stay on for like 10 seconds longer than they should. Is there a reason my guy can't run? There we go.
Jamal brings me good news. Hey.
What else is there for today? I don't know. I guess we can do whatever we want to do. I'm probably start up another Kyle Perico. Get another Kyle Perico knocked out. That's always fun. Have a pretty good feeling that I'm probably going to get another low-paying Kyle Perico heist. It's very rare that I get something that's actually worth the money, so to say. So I always make sure I can fill up my bag with some extra loot.
If you ever trying to steal some money from some sucker ass fool and don't want to get too close to him, holler at your boy LD. I'll send one of the homies to go through there and get with him.
We'll see. You never know. I might get a pink diamond or something. Very rare, but
Take care.
who knows? Usually, I don't really get the documents much. But what I usually get is the tequila. I think that's probably the most I get is the tequila. Not surprising at all.
Time to get paid. Take the vehicle to terminal. Everything is set up for it to be shipped over to Yusuf in Liberty City. I told him...
So I got this car for free on my PlayStation account this week for the GTA Plus membership. You know, you get a free car every month. This was the free car for this month. So I just grabbed that yesterday on my PlayStation account. I don't see me doing too much with this car. You know, not just that it's an electric car, and I don't really like electric cars. Like, this doesn't sound like a Challenger at all. Like, I need that roar. But you know, even if it was an electric car and it performed well, I probably would do something with it. But if you look at the specs on this car really isn't that good, like even spec wise. Like, doesn't have like a very fast acceleration, doesn't have a very high top speed, none of that stuff that I'm really looking for. But being that it is a free car for GTA Plus, I did get it just to have it. You know, who knows, in the future I might, you know, customize and do something with it. I'm up to challenge 4 here. Gotta get 10 million on my way. On my way to 10 million. I always forget to put that back. Let's do it now. I got the 400. Alright, so I did get that wheeler dealer. Grab my personal vehicle. I gotta say, I am satisfied with this purchase. At first I didn't know how I was gonna feel with this being my first vehicle purchase. I thought it should maybe be a car. You know, I was thinking about maybe buying the HSW car and then upgrading it. But I'm happy with this. You know, this bike is gonna make me a lot of money. Even on my PlayStation account, whenever I do the HSW drag race or races, time trials, I always do it with the this Haikatsu drag anyway. Oh, I just made that. I ain't think I was gonna make it. I ain't see that it was water right there, but I made it. But yeah, so every week I'm probably gonna make some money. You know, that's $250 just with the HSW time trial. Then I always do the regular time trial, which is around $120,000 every week. So, you know, that's 300, 350, 360 every week just with this bike. So it pays for itself pretty quickly. You know, even if I did get like a good car that has a HSW upgrade, it probably wasn't going to make me any money unless I spent a few $1 million. And as you can tell, I'm not really in the market to spend any money, or at least a few $1 million on a car right now. So, you know, I decided to get the motorcycle, make that money, hurry up and get that HSW time trial out the way. Got that 250 yesterday. Went ahead and did the regular time trial, since that is on double pay this week. Got that. That was another $200,000, 205, something like that. No, I'm happy with the purchase. I love that motorcycle. It's probably one of my favorite vehicles on this game anyway. I don't really race it a lot, like the HSW races or anything like that. I don't use it because I don't want to fall off of it, and that be the reason I lose the race. So always racing cars, but you know, I don't do those car races much anyway, other than the drag races. And the drag races right now don't really matter other than winning me some free cars, which I don't have the money to upgrade anyway. So, you know, it is what it is for right now. Surprisingly, I have been able to win some of those drag races. You know, I'm actually pretty surprised at that, since I've been racing nothing but stock vehicles in those drag races. You know, but I think I got 2-3 wins so far. You know, my record's not looking too bad. I'm very surprised with that. Happy, but that goes to show it's not the car that makes the man, it's the man that makes the car. You know, with every race, if you race good, you can win. You know, I'd rather be a good racer and have a slower car than be a bad racer, someone who can't drive well, and have the fastest car in the game. You know, you're not going to win if you crash. me stop being so reckless and get this car sold in good condition. Try to max out my money here, so don't want to scratch it or anything. Start losing thousands of dollars. Start messing up my perfect car sales. This is actually a pretty nice car. If that was on my PlayStation account, I might think about keeping that car in my garage. So if you haven't been able to tell, like on my PlayStation account, I always keep the 4 best cars that I've stolen. You know, you always got to sell one so you can steal more, but I always keep the best ones in the garage because I'm not really hurting for money on that account. This account where I'm struggling a little bit, I always sell all 3 of the cars just to get that money in my pocket. Let's see what we got. Oh, look, we're up to 4.1 million. Another 50,000 in my pocket. So yeah, we're making some more progress, you know. I don't think I'm gonna buy. I was thinking about it last night, like what business could I buy next, just to keep the business thing going, you know, more residual income, more money, more, you know, heists and all that good stuff, more missions to do. So I was kind of thinking about it. I'm like, man, I should probably buy another business. I don't think I'm gonna buy another business till I get around 10 to 15 million dollars. You know, I might get my money up first. I was looking at those crate warehouses. I really want to buy a large crate warehouse. The cheapest one was 1.9 million. You know, I'm thinking about getting it. But again, if I buy it right now, that's half my money right there already. I still might do it, you know, before I get to 10, 15 million. Depends on how I feel. I might be spontaneous next week or something, depending on how much money I can make this week, you know, going into next week. But you never know. So yeah, I think I'm gonna start up maybe a Cayo Perico. Oh, you know what? I think before I get off today, I might do a nightclub sales mission also. I did say that yesterday. I might just go ahead and sell my nightclub just to get a sale out the way. So I might do that before I jump off. Depends on how I feel. Let's go ahead and call that Kasaka. Find a good place to park my motorcycle. Then I'm gonna call the Sparrow. Wherever I land. Boom. Yeah, wherever I land, that's where I'm gonna call. Well, guess not, because it won't spawn right here anyway. Alright, we got the Kasaka. I'm gonna call the Sparrow. And register. Yeah, good brakes, man. You almost hit my chopper.
Hey, what's going on, brother? Buddy.
gather intel. This is probably my least favorite thing about doing Cayo Perico, having to go all the way to the island, gather intel, just to fly back. I guess that's as close as I'm gonna get. Yeah, it's not too bad anymore since now I know a little bit of the tips and tricks to how to get through Cayo Perico a little faster. Now I used to take such a slow route to get through Cayo Perico, but now I know that once you gather the intel or see what's in the basement, you can just join another session and leave Cayo Perico instead of going all the way back to the airstrip or something like that. Even being caught by the guard and being taken back to the airstrip is a lot slower process. Yeah. The more you know, the better this thing gets. Still waiting to see if they're going to patch a lot of these cheats, because at this point they're not really bugs anymore. It's meant to be that way.
What impulsive purchase did Mr. Rubio make after we robbed him last time? And will he ever learn? I think not. We use our usual entry point for reconnaissance. Light aircraft used by Mr. Rubio's smuggler teams. I have tracked such a plane on its most recent visit to Los Santos. Coordinates are with you now.
See if I can do this without blowing up the plane. One time my plane was smoking and crashed before I could get to the check mark. So far, so good. This last guy gotta get shot. Man, I can't even see him. I hate being over here, man. Cannot run. That killed him? Wow. Alright, off we go. At least I'm not all the way in Sandy Shore or something.
Then keep flying south until you hear the sound of angry
Lido
blonde Colombian
Bay.
on Trafalgar Beach. Coordinates are with you now. Disguises should be in back of plane. You can change on the way. And leave your weapons. Mr. Rubio will not trust smugglers. The guards will shoot you on sight if you are armed.
Now I should time myself to see how long this actually takes. Right after I do this intel gathering, I might jump straight into the drag race just so I don't forget about that. Probably run to the casino, get me a free spin, and then might come back and pick up on this. Or actually I might stop at the nightclub too, just to see if I need to boost my popularity there as well. But we'll see. No, we got time. While I'm flying here, while I'm thinking about it. Put that Sparrow back, so I can call that as soon as I get back. No issues. Still driving a motorcycle. No problem there. $4 million. That's not too bad. Hopefully I get a good heist item, whatever you want to call it, objective. Pink diamond or something. I've never got that panther, whatever that panther is. I've gotten the pink diamond. Hopefully I can get a pink diamond now. I want to average at least $1 million per Cayo Perico heist. Sometimes I get about 700,000 if I'm not doing the full bag or something like that, if I just go straight for the item.
Why can't you assholes be on time for once, eh?
Lately I've been
Arms
just
out,
taking a
let's
long
go.
fin, making sure I stop here at the landing strip,
Okay,
fill my
wait
bag
over
up,
there.
and then go to the
We will
objective.
bring it soon.
That way
Go
I get a
on.
couple hundred extra thousand.
Just because you are disguised as smuggler does not give you free access. As soon as you leave airstrip, be careful. If guards see you in the wrong place and get a proper look at you, they will not give you chance to explain yourself.
Right. Let's see if I can get this jump right on the first try. Remember one time it took me like 2-3 tries to get over this jump. I was pretty upset about that. Made me want to start this whole mission over, just abandon it. Like, man, I'm about to just leave. Could not get over it. Let's see what we got, man. And one time the guard saw me in midair. It's like, what? How is that possible? But we over. Got it on the first try. Now I just can't get spotted or fall in the water. As long as I don't get spotted or the guard doesn't hear me, I should be pretty good. He has a pretty far view, that guy. Just navigating around all these guards. Oh, I'm not even gonna go back and get it. Yeah, we can just run up this mountain. But like that, we are here. I like it when it's that easy. So I really don't like being on this island too long. I think like a couple times I've gotten the buried treasure, you know, stop and find those buried treasures. I don't even worry about that stuff no
Since you
more.
were last here, Capitan. Upstairs, downstairs. You will need to look around.
Oh, actually, I don't even think I have the radar on this account. All right, 72. We looking. Jeez. Get the 7. 57. Yeah, there we go. 50. 60. I'm off. There we go. 37 and 5. 42. Yeah. By no metric am I a math genius.
I am in. The app is on your phone. Let us do some window shopping, yes?
Yes, let's do it. I used to always climb all the way to the top and just parachute
Basement
off.
level.
Get caught by the guard, they send me back to the landing strip, jump in the plane, and take off. But now, see if I can see what it is. No? Oh, that means, you know what it means. It means it's bearer bonds.
Look, in the safe. Bearer bonds. Perfect currency for men like Mr. Rubio. And even more...
See, I could have just restarted it since I knew it was going to be bearer bonds. But I don't feel like doing all that. I know some people do that, like if they don't get something that they want, they'll just go back to a new session and start the whole thing over, go back to Cayo Perico, gather intel, come all the way back up here, look again. If it's not what they want, start it all over. I don't like doing that. I just take whatever they give me. No, I don't like wasting that much time. But that is a process. If that sounds like something you want to do, all you have to do is, before they confirm what it is, just start a new session. If you know what it is, if you can see it, if it's like you barely have like the edge of your camera looking at it and you can tell it's tequila, or if you can see that there's nothing in the glass case, then you know it's going to probably be the bearer bonds. You can just, you know, join a new session and, you know, start your stuff all over, start the whole process all over again from the Kasaka. Especially if your spawn location is the Kasaka, you can quickly get there, get back, start it all over. Go back to Cayo Perico, do the jump, go to the radio tower, you know, do the whole process all over again. I just don't like, I don't got that kind of time. It may take 5, 6, 7 times before you get a pink diamond or something like that, and I really don't feel like wasting that kind of time, so I don't really bother with it.
Every time a show comes to that place, I want to see, I have to go visit my parents.
Damn, that's weighted.
Especially
Maybe
when
you're
time
right.
is money.
Maybe
You know, sometimes I've seen people do it 6, 7 times just to get a
Hey there,
pink
boss.
diamond. I'm like, you could have probably had Cayo Perico sold up by now. You know, you're not really saving yourself any money or making more money when you're wasting time going back and forth to the island just to gather intel. Now, if you're doing it just because you want to make videos on the pink diamond or something like that, then that may be worth it. But me, I'm just trying to get paid real quick. Especially when you think about, like, when I think I'm not really making too much more money off the pink diamond than I am the bearer bonds or the tequila. Especially if you get a full bag. Like, as long as you fill your bag up, you can still get about $1 million with the bearer bonds.
You know, I kind of missed the times when it was hedge fund managers.
And if you do the elite challenge, that's extra money anyway. So, you know, you're still making out pretty well. You might be losing, you know, a couple hundred thousand dollars, $200,000, but no, that's not much in comparison. That's not enough to waste 45 minutes trying to get a pink diamond. In that time, you could have knocked out the Cayo Perico and started a Dr. Dre or something. So that should give me 2 days of popularity. That's $100,000. I'm going to this nightclub since I'm pretty close. Go spin this wheel. Most likely get some clothes. But who knows? I might make some money or get some RP or something. Still hoping I could win a car, you know. That would be nice on this account. But if I'm being honest, on this account, anything other than clothes is good for me. If I win money, I need money. If I win RP, I need RP. I need to level up. If I win chips, that's just as good as money. But if I win clothes, that's no good. It does nothing for me. What in the world? No way. Okay, there we go. I thought it was gonna land on them clothing again. 20,000 chips. Can't complain.
How can I help you?
Always get your visitor bonus every day. That's free chips, free money. So I'm up to 34,200 chips. That's $1 per chip. $34,000. I'll take it.
It's not my fucking bad, is it?
Let's get into a drag race.
You're the one who fucking walked.
See what we can do on a quick drag race just to keep that streak going. That should give me a 2-day streak. So as long as I do another one tomorrow, I should get that free car. Can't beat a free car. Do that stash because I'm on call. They will go ahead and start this thing though. 3 people, that's a no. There we go. Oh, I'm the host, look at that. So it really don't matter what we do point to point. Non-contact, sounds good to me. Go ahead and launch this thing. Doesn't really matter what type of car we use, because either way I don't own one, so I'm gonna have to drive a stock car. Don't really care what color it is. See, I'm 3 and 5. Not doing too bad. My man look upset. Oh man, I'm definitely gonna lose this one. A bunch of Porsches. It looks like I'm the only one stopped. Unless I can outdrive him. Which is highly unlikely. This is where speed does matter. You only got like 1 or 2 tries for people to mess up on these races. If they don't, you're probably gonna lose. The first one is already over. Boom, that's the second one. Got one. He's back pretty good. He's probably gonna catch back up to the last one. Boom, there's the third one. Got him. Can I? Nas it out and win? Looks like I am. Look at that. There we go. So you got like I say, you got 2 or 3 tries for people to mess up on these races, and if they do, you can catch them in a stock car. Everybody missed the first one, but the second one got the second place, the third one got the first place, and I ended up went from third place to first place with the win, baby. I love it. Both of those guys lost $1,000. You know me, I usually don't bet on these races because they can go either way. I've been in first place and crashed myself on some of these. Those cars come out of nowhere, it feels like sometimes, even though it's pretty, you can guess where they're coming from. They always come from the same place. As long as you got the races down, when the cars, the traffic is coming, and you can get it down pretty good, you should know when and where they're coming. Problem is, sometimes you're moving so fast and you're focusing on everybody else. Those cars seem like they come out of nowhere, catching you all the time. But now I'm 4 and 5. I'm almost back to 50-50. We'll see what we can do tomorrow. Yeah, that was a good win, pretty good win. That's something I would really like. If you're interested in doing the drag races to win those cars every week, don't worry so much about how fast your car is. Like, if you can't afford to get your car to like peak performance, you know, all the best upgrades and all that, I would say jump into the drag races and just get the technique down. Get familiar with each track, each course, you know. And then, you know, make sure you're driving with the traffic on as well, so you can get those traffic patterns down pretty good. As long as you can do that, you can get your technique down, you know, when to shift up, when to shift down. You know, if you crash, make sure you shift down to at least, you know, second, third gear, probably second gear. You know, get yourself turned around if need be, all that good stuff. Hit the shift marks at good pace. You know, try to get it in the blue if you can. You know me, like when I first start out, you'll see that I get it. I probably usually miss 1 or 2. I usually get them in the red, especially if I forget if it has 6 to 8 gears. Like, excuse me, my D10, you got to go up to 9th gear. You know, in other cars, you only go up to 6th gear or 7th gear. Sometimes I forget that I'm driving the D10. I get it up to 7th or, you know, 8th gear, and I think that's the last gear, and it's over revving. It's all the way in the red, and I gotta hurry up and switch it up another gear. You know, just little quirks like that. So, you know, get to know your car, get to know the track, get to know the traffic, get your techniques down pretty good, and you'll be okay. Yeah, so one more day. Tomorrow I should be winning this Infernus Classic. This week is pretty easy. You just got to get in the top 4 3 days in a row. Drag races only have 4, so, you know, even if you come in last, even if you don't race at all, which I wouldn't suggest you do, you know, you want to at least try, you know, be a good sport. But, you know, even if you don't, you can AFK the whole drag race and still come in top 4 this week and still get that car. So, you know, at least do 1 drag race a day and you'll get the car within 3 days. You know, I always kick myself when I think about how many cars I left on the table, because I didn't do those LS car meet races for really the law. I just started actually. I just started doing those LS car meet races, those drag races, probably 2 months ago. So that shows you how many cars I've missed since this whole LS car meet thing started. If I was doing drag races every single week since this thing started, I probably would have plenty of almost all the cars. So again, don't be like me. Do at least one drag race a day. Get the car, put it in your garage, and just sit on it. Even if you're not going to use it, it's still worth having a good car collection. I'm almost to the point on my PlayStation account where I need to get some more garage space. Another thing to do, make sure you're doing these stash houses. Make sure you're doing G's caches. These stash houses are a free way to up. Oh, hold on. It's a free way to get you, at least one of your businesses fully upgraded. Stocked. Fully stocked is the word I'm looking for. So G's going to stock at least one of your businesses. You can do that once a day, every day. That beats spending that $75, $73, whatever it is, $1,000 to stock that business. Yeah, so it's really that easy. I always throw a grenade down here first. That clears most, if not all of them out. Come down, shoot the remainder of them. I wish you could steal the rest of the supplies. That would be very nice to add to my marijuana business. Even though I think my weed farm is fully stocked at the moment. I'm not real big on doing the sales for the motorcycle club sales, man. Like, even though they don't do the van anymore, it's still a very slow process, and I really don't like it. So all I really do is sell to the drug dealers when I come across them. And I keep those businesses open because it pays me in other ways. Like the nightclub, having all those businesses boost my nightclub for productivity. And like on my PlayStation account with the money fronts, if you have the money front businesses, having those does boost the amount of money you make every day as well with the money front. So, I keep them open, keep them stocked. Don't really don't really become a motorcycle MC president often anyway, so I don't have to worry about those getting raided or anything like that. I'm just really here for the residual income. But if I do get bored, I might jump on, do a motorcycle MC sale, especially if it's my documents. The counterfeit documents, I might sell that since I can't sell that to anyone. The bunker sales, I might do those if I'm bored, because you can't really sell that other than taking the truck to the ammunition. That doesn't really hurt nor hinder your supplies. So I got those quick objectives out the way. Let's get back on to Cayo Perico. So with the remainder of these Cayo Perico missions, the only one that's really challenging to me is getting a long fin, which it really isn't challenging. It's a little challenging with this character because he's so weak. He's probably going to get killed by the police before I can get the trailer out of the police lockup. But other than that, it's not really difficult. It's just time consuming. Because you got to get the truck and then pull the trailer. Then you got to lose the police. And then you got to take the trailer to the docks and all that. It's just a lot to do. But other than that, it's pretty easy. Especially the 3 that you can just sham. You know, those are my favorite. Surprised Rockstar hasn't patched that yet as well, with all the patches they've been coming out with. I guess they don't mind you being able to skip it, so I'm gonna continue to skip those 3. Now we're on these 3 disruptions. Start those up, jump into. Before you do, make sure your spawn is the Kasaka, so you don't have to keep driving back or flying back to the Kasaka. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and go into a new session, and that gets these 3 disruptions out the way quickly, and then we can do the rest of the stuff. And while I'm down here, I always go get me a Molotov. Check my snacks. Good. I gotta update my net, man. Keep giving me that message. Even though when I check my streams, I don't see any lagging or anything, so I don't think it's too much of an issue. But I might update it just because I'm tired of looking at that message. But yeah, if you don't know, if you didn't know, if you own a Kasaka, make sure you get the Molotovs out of the little kitchen area down there. It's so hard to find Molotovs on this game. There are a few other locations where Molotovs spawn, but this seems to be, well, at least for me, if you have a Kasaka, this is definitely the easiest way to find those Molotovs regularly. And you never know how valuable a Molotov is until you gotta set something on fire. Alright, so now that I have those 3 out the way, I can do the rest of the prep stuff that I need to prep. You know, the good thing is this is only one. You only have to do 1 here, you only have to do 1 here, and you only have to do 3 here. So out of those 5, shouldn't take too long other than this vehicle approach, because I'm going to get the long fin. But I always go with the weapons first, I always go aggressive.
Bye.
Idea, my friend. Only did it 100 times.
You are not far now. If you do not want to go through the main entrance, there will be quieter option via roof. Either way, there will be tough and bloody skirmish on the inside.
I like this building, has a nice landing location for me, so I can jump in pretty quickly and take off, as those helicopters will be coming to try to kill me. few of the other locations, they're not as good for this mission.
We're not
Landing
looking
on top.
for regular weapons.
If I had my
This is
Mark II,
special
it really
shipping.
wouldn't matter.
Probably kept in hidden gun locker somewhere.
Fuck you! Get down! Oh my god! Someone's been hit! You're mine! Man down, damn it! Screw you!
Oh, this guy is killing it.
I gotta reload! He's been hit! Man down! Close in! The man! Oh no! I think Frank's hit!
Frank is it.
Fuck! Man down! What the fuck am I doing?
If you cannot open it, try looking for their computer. Probably unlocks remotely.
You fucking loser!
Did that work? Can you open the locker now? Okay, it's one thing to get them.
I don't
It is
wanna
another
be
thing to
here.
keep them. Get ready. Acquiring all new weapons and tools, it is labor-intensive, Captain. But it is the only way for professionals such as us. Nothing to trace, nothing to lead trouble to your door. And when you offend a man such as...
And when you get to the elevator, make sure you go off the roof. If you're flying especially. A couple times I went straight to the elevator and just by habit, I pressed go to ground floor. It didn't really work out too well for me. Yeah, if you go to that ground floor, they have like a bunch of people just down there waiting for you. And you can't go back upstairs. You gotta take off. That would be especially tragic now because I'm flying a Kasaka and not my Mark II. If I had a Mark II, I could just call that back up. Kasaka, you gotta return it to the, or the Sparrow, excuse me, you gotta return it to the Kasaka and then wait like 2 minutes before you can call it again. It's tragic. And if you're low level like me, you gotta make sure you're especially vigilant to everything that you're doing. That's how you get through this thing a lot quicker. Alright, so we got the weapon loadout. I'm gonna just do these equipments. Don't need the demolition charges, because I'm going in through the gutter. These 3 prep missions are pretty easy. Get a cutting torch. Well, this one we gotta get security codes instead of the glass cutter. You know, still same thing, or a scanner or something. I don't remember what it is.
Okay. To get through the drainage tunnel, we will need to cut the grate. To get through it underwater, we will need correct type of cutting torch. These we should be able to find easily at construction site. Although, less easy will be the armed guards. Apparently, industrial equipment goes missing very often in Los Santos.
Now, this isn't my favorite construction site to go to, but it's not that bad
So,
either.
avoiding these guards will be good practice for
I
Mr.
really like the
Rubio's
one
island,
at the
yes.
house and over
Or
there
perhaps you
by
practice art of disguise. You wear
over there by
Reports
the
will not
head.
just be lying around. You will need to search toolboxes and so on.
That one's real easy. This one, not too bad either. They always got the construction hat right here. Makes it very easy to put that on. I hate that they make you... This has to be a new thing where they put that message up and you can't put the hat on. Because I remember I used to just come right over there and throw the hat on and be on my way, no problem. Yeah, I got me a hat. Nobody's looking at me. I look like a construction worker because I'm broke. Don't have anything fancy to wear. Now at this point, we're just running around looking for it. This is about as customized as this mission is going to get because they just change the location every time. Different construction site, different toolbox. That's about as custom as Rockstar is going to get with their missions. It's only been 7 days. I feel like I've been keeping my nightclub at 100% for a while now. I think they cheating me out of days or something. Yeah, that mission is that easy. You know, it's just really a time waster. What I call it. Really, these next 3 altogether are really time wasters. Pretty much the same mission 3 times over. Go here, get something, bring it back. That's how most of these Rockstar missions are. As I'm sure you know. Yeah, I get it. He'll feed you to his panther. They should make him feed you to the panther. Like if you go to the island and you get caught, you should get fed to the panther. I'm at 200,000. I need to collect on that. That should be ready by the time I come back from Cayo Perico. Should be around 250. Get that. Definitely need it. Hopefully I get a full $1 million from Cayo Perico. That put me at $1.25 million. Doing okay. Jump on to a public session. Sell my nightclub. That should be another 300,000-400,000. Close to $2 million. Hopefully.
We find the fail-safe tool. This is the
We'll
backup
see.
which allows for reconstructing Mr. Rubio's fingerprints in emergency, and there is only one in existence, kept safe on the mainland by his head of cybersecurity. This and only this will allow us to hack the system. But first things first, we find his archives. Head to the coordinates I have sent you.
Being real
The
extra
location
right
of the archive circuit box not too far from here. There will be security inside. If you are not seen by the cameras, you will have element of surprise, yes?
Yes. Kill the power. Usually I don't even worry about it. So I'm just gonna go in here and shoot a couple people and then take off anyway. You know, every once in a while it's nice to do it the way they design it. I got shot one time and almost killed. After these people shooting it.
If we do this correctly, it may be some time before they realize what we have taken.
I'm gonna need to use that computer, bro.
We will hack it and locate the archives. I know what you are thinking. Hacking into a cybersecurity system is like pissing into the wind, yes? Well, if I were American, I would agree with you.
Depends on how good you are, I guess.
It worked.
Can you hack
We
it
have
and
the
not get
location of the
caught?
archive.
I mean, you are using their computer, so it's only going to come back to them. Of course, they're going to come here and see everyone dead, but you killed the camera, so they have no way to trace it back to. This is the one under the bridge. Yeah, so this one's not too bad either. Like this mission, it's literally this easy. After this, you just run in there and steal the thing and take it back. Only other mission that gives me trouble sometimes
CCTV here as well.
is the next mission. Or the next, not really a mission. The next setup. I never seen what will happen if you get caught by the camera. Like, do they send backup in here or
What you
something?
are looking for will be the size of a credit card. Look for something with antennae.
I might just run in here next time and not shoot the cameras just to see what happens.
Did you find it? I strongly suggest you do not wait around.
I got the first location. He says you can destroy the cameras, but even if you shoot the cameras, it's still going to alert the staff inside the building. This place, if you shoot the cameras, it doesn't matter. It doesn't trigger any alarms or anything. I really hope GTA 6 gets more creative with their heists and their missions. 'Cause if you think about it, all the missions on this game are pretty much the same. Locations change, NPCs usually stay the same. The overall mission is pretty much the same. You can tell that they're testing out some of the GTA 6 stuff with some of these updates, especially the drip feed stuff. But even still, like unless they're going to have a lot of it, it's going to get pretty boring pretty quick. Like if you think about how many times have you done the medical supplies run? Like on this account, I've done it twice. On my PlayStation account, I've probably only done it
Welcome
once.
back. There is nothing like a successful reconnaissance mission to get the blood pumping, yes?
Like,
We're ready to blast.
is it a nice change from what we're used to on GTA? Absolutely. But is it going to be enough to satisfy? Is my question. Because it does get pretty old pretty quickly. And maybe I'm just being a little too picky, but
So, the codes to
that's
the
just how I
safe.
feel.
Without these, whole operation is pointless. Now, the only man apart from Mr. Rubio who has the codes is
I
head of
gotta
security.
give him a little bit of
As
grace
Americans
because,
say, but lucky for us,
you
this
know, you
monkey
can't
has
code
serious
a
party
bunch of
habit.
different stuff
Today's our
onto a
chance.
game. The
He
game
is
would
in
be
Los Santos
absolutely
making mess in Mr.
ridiculous
Rubio's penthouse
inside
at Diamond Casino.
if that
If
were
we
the
are
case.
clever
But,
and sneaky, perhaps we do
no,
this
maybe
without
they, you know, they
alerting
got the
anyone.
best and the brightest working at GTA or at Rockstar. Hopefully they can come up with something, a little change.
I am the man who lives in your ear.
Instead of
What
having
we say
all the
on your
missions where you
ship.
just run,
This is your
get something,
operation,
bring it
your
back,
payday.
maybe just have
I
a
am
few
the
of
grease
those.
in the wheel, the elastic in
And
the
like a
underwear,
little bit of
the
something
caviar
different
in
with
the
the other
tin.
missions.
But this is all. You are the Capitan.
I do like that they're adding more,
Do not worry about finding the right man. I
more
will send you
the
photograph. With you in a second.
in mission objectives. Like you can find cocaine laying around, you break into someone's house. 'Cause that's always been a question of mine. Like you break into these places and they got drugs all over the place. Like why can't I just take that? Or you break into a place and they have piles of money all on the table, but you can't steal it. Why?
You cannot access penthouse level unless you are a member here, or you have master keycard.
Have your car
Perhaps
summoned
any
at
of
any
these
time
services
with
will
our
have a
luxury
spare we
valet
can borrow.
service.
Let's
Just
check in his
upgrade
car.
to VIP
Go
status
downstairs to
and you're
car
on
park.
your way
There's
to
an
never
elevator
having
you
to
can
park
take.
your own car again.
Yeah, so I forgot I'm not getting the glass cutter. That glass cutter is the one that sometimes give you a little issue trying to get through, where you gotta go to the people that's robbing the
Look
place
for yellow lampadati. People often leave trunk unlocked.
and
Start
steal
there.
their glass cutter in the middle
Let
of
me try to find his plates.
their mission, which is highly disrespectful. But you gotta do what you gotta do.
I was correct. It was in the trunk, huh? It was either that or the cup holder. Now take the elevator to penthouse floor.
All right.
Good. Now we find Mr. Rubio's suite. Look for the big one with armed guards.
Last time I ran right into the guard. Where the armed guards at? Wow. That's a first. Rockstar must have heard me. You want to change? Here's a change. Go on the other side of the building.
Remember, as we say in Russia, there are many ways to break the egg. If you take out the security quietly, no one inside will know you are here. Excellent.
Too
The
late.
job so quiet, the element of surprise is still yours.
Really? How? That was definitely not quiet. But since I have the element of surprise, let's surprise him.
Use the photograph I sent you to identify the man.
¡Cúbranse!
Oh well.
Please,
So much for surprise.
I'll do anything. I mean that.
¡Verga! ¡Le dieron! ¡Mierda, le dieron! ¡Carbimba!
Help! I'm a Alex!
Dije que no se me acerque, gonorrea.
Oh, he's not back here, huh? Usually he's in there.
¡No dispares!
Empiece pues. ¡Voy a acabar con usted!
Got him.
¡A cubierto! ¡A ver! ¡No se puede quedar por aquí!
Do you have the codes? Make a swift exit, Capitan. Put some distance between yourself and casino.
Playing on.
You piece of... Fuck! You fucking idiot! Go to hell! Fall back!
Shit, it's Huntington! Huntington's hurt!
Fuck off! Hit him, Jack! He's down!
Alright, so not my best
the
aim,
police.
but
How quaint!
got the
Still,
job
you
done.
lose them, yes?
It's only 2 stars. There's never any cops out here, which is weird. Like of all missions, you would think once you come out this building, you'll probably be surrounded by cops. Like no one's even looking for me, but I got 2 stars. I wonder if that's just like a coding error or something. Not that I'm complaining, because I don't feel like being chased by cops, especially not helicopters. I want to get this done and over with as quickly as possible, so thank you for not having me do a police chase. You know, just commenting on what I observed. And this is the only mission where you can keep the item. You don't have to bring it back to the Kasaka immediately. So if we had more like this, like even with the cutting torch, like why can't I just keep the cutting torch until I get back to the Kasaka? You know, I'm holding 10, 15 guns, but I can't hold a cutting torch.
Hold on to that for now. I will collect it from you when you are next back here.
I'm already here, thank you. Like card readers and fingerprint scanners, like I can keep all that in my pocket. But of course I have to come back to the Kasaka anyway, so it doesn't really matter because I want to get this done and over with as quickly as possible so I can get Kyle Perico over and done with as quickly as possible. But I'm just, you know, again, commenting on my observations and say that I wanted to just knock a cutting torch mission out real quick and then go do something else. Like maybe I don't feel like coming back to the Kasaka if I know I'm going to go do something else in between missions.
One of Mr. Rubio's smuggler crews has been caught. This is good news for 2 reasons. First, it will annoy him very much. Second, we can seize their boat and use it to approach the island as if we were one of his own.
Right. I really don't like this mission, but it's the best way to do Kyle Creek. So usually they tell you where the trucks are parked. Once you get to the lockup, if you know where the trucks are parked, you can just go there and get the truck. I'm gonna come over here and see if there's some trucks driving around before I go get a truck.
The boat is on a trailer. You will need something to tow it. I have options for you.
Because usually when I start driving this truck, I get close to the lockup just to realize there's 100 trucks driving around. And I hope they don't see me. I don't see any trucks. So I'm probably going to have to go steal one from over here. But I assure you, as soon as I steal one of these trucks and start driving, the trucks are going to be all over. Happens to me every single time.
You got the truck? Good. What the now, just hold the trailer and go. I'm sure a vehicle such as this will have no trouble escaping the police.
What's your problem? Drop your weapon! Shit, I'm out!
That sparrow back. We'll be needing that. Get a short one. Alright, let's see how many trucks I can spot on my way up. And now that I'm looking for it, it's probably not going to happen. But let's see what we got. Nothing so far, that's good. So I didn't completely waste my time, it looks like. Alright, perfect. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to back this bad boy right down and just take... clean.
Radio suggests that they are both angry and quite impressed.
So I might be able to hit a couple corners on them and get away. But we'll see. They like to put these cars like right in front of you. I'm in this big slow truck. Well, he might been there. Oh man, I might be in trouble. Nah, he disappeared. Cool. See if I can get away from him.
I have contacted
There we
the
go.
boss who will
There
get
we
the boat
go.
ready and keep it
Look
until
at
the
that.
midday. Disguises are already
Usually what I would do is I'll steal the trailer, call in my Mark II and just fly off and then come back and get the trailer once I lose the cops. But you know, with a little bit of good driving, you can get away pretty easy. Just gotta keep your eyes on the map, really. Alright, so that wasn't too bad this time. You know, that's really probably one of the better locations to steal this truck, because all you got to do is back down that little corridor, hook up to the trailer, and then just drive right off. The other locations, like the one in Mesa, the one in Vespucci, both of those you got to actually break into the police facility and then latch on to the trailer and drive off. Those are a little hard. The one in Mesa, if you back into the police station and you back all the way around the corner, you can latch on and then just take right off and drive out. That takes a little more skill. The one in Vespucci, closer to Vespucci, that one's probably the hardest one. They're surrounded by cops. Like as soon as you back into or drive into that location, you're just surrounded by police shooting at you from every direction. This one only really had about 4 or 5 cops shooting at me. Most of them I ran over on my way in and or on my way out. So that kept them off me for a little bit. I think something happened with the code with these gates too, man. You gotta really run into these gates for them to open. Like they used to just open if you pull up close to them. And that's not even just a PC thing, like even on PlayStation. Originally I thought it was just on PlayStation. It's like, man, what is going on with these gates? I see it's on PC as well. Let's get that barrel back. Fly to my Kasaka. Start up this Cayo Perico. Get a couple dollars and be done with it. I think on GTA 6, the water exploration is going to be a little better too. I'm hoping. It is going to be Florida, Miami. And there's a lot of water sports and stuff in Miami. Not too familiar with Los Angeles. I've never even been to California, but I lived in Florida for a long time. And living on the water or surrounded by water, lakes everywhere, water plays a big part of Florida lifestyle. Let's start this up. That going. Just running by myself. Don't need any distractions or rookies killing me. Dock doesn't matter. Drainage tunnel. Main dock. That doesn't matter either. Time of day. Day always. Do day. Suppressors. Make sure you get your suppressors. Alright, let's get it. What do I feel like wearing this time? I'll go back to this. Oh, that's pretty cool. I think I like that one. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's Let's get this money. Let's see if I can do this quickly and not get caught. Been having some rough times with these Cayo Pericos. Last time I did it pretty good. Didn't get caught. Got it done. Got that elite challenge done.
Thanks for the assist, Charlie.
That was like my first elite challenge in a long time.
Hardly need me. You should be doing this with your eyes closed this time.
Always something I mess up on. Don't get this elite challenge. Usually it's on my way out. I get spotted on my way out or something. Mess up my elite challenge.
GPS locked. I have your position. I will also access compound CCTV to see you when you are there.
Cool.
Remember, cameras everywhere. Almost like Mr. Rubio feels a little paranoid sometimes.
You would be paranoid if you got robbed this many times too. Trust me, it's not just Mr. Rubio. If somebody was robbing me regularly like this, I would probably, well, if this is my island, I can't move. But if it was my house and somebody kept robbing my house, I would definitely be gone by now. I don't know how you keep getting your island robbed. That's just crazy. A private island, you don't see nobody flying in. It's wild. Heck, I just took a long fit in. Looks like we got some grass down here.
We steal from him and he restocks the covers with goodies.
Let's see what's upstairs before I start filling up my bag. So we got two things of grass down here. Hopefully we got at least one Coca-Cola up top. Oh yeah, we got... Oh, that's money. No. Not money. Only time you ever hear somebody complain about money. Alright, so I'm gonna get the grass first, then the money. Don't want to go to the other location across the strip if I don't have to. That just slows everything down. You gotta shoot cameras and a couple people. So, you know, and with my luck, I'll do all that and there'll just be more money over there anyway. So I usually just take whatever I can get out of here and then get out of here. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't check if there was a painting in the office. I'm gonna be so upset if I fill this bag and there's one or two paintings in the office. Especially if it was two. If it was two paintings, I could have got paid a lot more just by going straight there and getting those paintings. But we'll see. We'll see what my luck looks like. So I should only be able to get one of these stacks of cash. That should put me around 350 to 400,000. Yeah. Usually if you get at least one Coca-Cola, you can get out of here with about 4 to 450. That's a good bag load. Just like that, steal that stuff, get out of here quickly, and get on to the main mission.
Infiltrating private islands on your own. In Russia, we bring friends, and our friends bring bags. More bags, more money in bags. Perhaps next time, yes?
Probably not. But see, in America, you bring friends, they bring bags. They don't know what they're doing, they get you caught. A mission that could be perfect in the Elite Challenge is now a 45-minute ordeal. And you messed up your Elite Challenge and you gotta split the money with the people. And they really didn't do anything to help you, they actually harmed you. Jeez, am I stuck here? This is slowing me down for sure. There we go. Let's get out of here. Not to mention people like quitting in the middle of the mission and getting themselves caught. They get caught. Now I gotta get out of here. They get killed. Start the mission over. Gotta keep starting over. Space Monster? What the heck is
not
that?
want to worry, but there is something out there. Long-range scanners are picking up something big. On the surface, from movement patterns, I would say it is... Never mind. It is an old friend of mine.
Oh snap, that was a Loch Ness Monster. Was that new? What the heck? Never had that happen before. Run into the Loch Ness Monster at Cayo Perico. Dang, I'm missing the entrance. See, they still haven't fixed these rebreathers.
You know, I once knew an admiral who said that swimming through an undersea pipeline was closest he felt to inner peace. An interesting man. God rest his soul. So, next up, swimming pool maintenance.
Good thing is they don't kill you anymore. I don't know what they did with the money fronts that killed you when you use a rebreather, but that was weird for like a whole week. Alright, let's see if we can get through this quickly, quietly. I'll take my usual route.
Are you in? You did not get sucked into a turbine. I knew you'd be fine. How likely is it I have two operations in the same way, huh? Now, we'll look for the vault. Maybe start in the central building.
¿Dónde está Johan? Tenía que entregarme las llaves.
Acaba de irse.
This guy to move.
Hace nada estaba preguntando por usted.
Watch out for the Mr. Rubio's personal bodyguards. They patrol this area. They will know every soldier on the island. Them you cannot fool, no matter what you are wearing.
Not even gonna shoot him because I don't want him to get spotted. This guard comes.
Bad news, Captain. If you wish to open double keycard system, only way is with two people. We have its location logged. A good reason to come back.
Come on, get out of here. Alright, he's out of there. Boom, just go right around this guy here. Wait for this guy to come down. Alright, so we're here. Boom. Get that safe money.
Always worth looking
Almost
in the
100,000,
safe.
90,000. So there's no painting there.
Do not
No
give up on
painting
a
there.
locked
Okay,
door.
so I did
Why
make
not
a good
ask the
choice
guard
just
nicely
going
for
straight to
the
the
key?
airstrip. I gotta hurry up, get up out of here.
Good, you are at the scanner. The tool we stole from the head of cybersecurity will find partial prints left on the scanner. You just have to cycle through them to match them up to the target print.
Alright, one more. There is a quicker way to get to this basement, but I usually don't go that way. It's a weird looking fingerprint. Either way, about a minute. That's about my average pace.
You have done it. Excellent. Now get into the elevator. Next stop, the vault. Good. We made it again. We have the combination. Just take your time.
What we got?
You
1.2,
see
that's
the
good
bonds?
money.
You know, it is kind of us to be showing Mr. Rubio the flaws in his security.
1.2, that mean I should
Bad
get
news.
just
They have
around
sealed
$1
the
million
drainage pipe.
as
You will
long
need
as
to
I
look
can
for
get
another way
out
out
of
of
here
there.
quietly. Especially if I can get that elite bonus. If I can get the elite bonus, I can definitely get 9,950 to $1 million.
And shift of guards just clocked in. Careful out there.
So a little more patience. Alright,
Remember,
let's just
there
get
is
rid of
always
that.
time for some last-minute shopping before takeoff.
Boom. Go. Stop right around here. Don't get caught by the guy standing there. His partner is there. Boom. Knock him off. Calm quickly. Hit that. Get out. I'm surprised they don't let you skip this part yet. So eventually they're going to spot that body that I just shot, but it shouldn't really matter with the elite bonus because I didn't get caught. But it will pop up saying a body was found.
Well done. The compound is done. The only thing left to do is escape. Carry on like this and they will never know you were there. Your chosen extraction point is on your GPS now. Main docks. Go.
I'm not going to the main dock. No, I ain't going to the main dock. I'm getting no dodge.
They have their attack boats mobilized along the coast. You know, this time I think you may have broken him.
Good. Seems to be another successful Kyle Perico.
Warning! Looks like Mr. Rubio is getting back in his helicopter, just like last time.
Perfect. Let's get out of here. So that didn't take too long, right? I'll say that was about 45 minutes to an hour worth of Kyle Perico. You know, I did a little bit of this, a little bit of that in between. But hopefully that should have been pretty successful. There we go. Just what I needed, $1 million. Elite challenge successful, looks like 15 minutes. No hacks failed. Didn't die. Full loot bag. Cool. $50,000 extra. So 1.126 million. That's good money. Awesome. Awesome. I needed every penny. 12 minutes and 43 seconds is as long as it took me. See, even with the bearer bonds, you can make pretty good money. You know, if it was a pink diamond, I think I might have got 1.2 to 1.3 million with the elite challenge and all that good stuff. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. So what I'm gonna do now, let's go hit this nightclub. Reckless with the motorcycle. That's okay.
Jesus Christ!
You know what? I haven't done that jump on this account. I remember when GTA first came out, whenever I was up in these hills, this would be my #1 way to get down. Always drive over here and jump off this dang on mountain. I'm probably gonna die doing this on the motorcycle. We'll see. Oh, dead.
Oh, wow.
Didn't die, but close. Oh my God, get this bike off me, man. Wow. Wow, that was
If it's nice tomorrow, I may go jogging. Gotta work
That's
my
what-
body.
Come on with it. I don't think I ever played that. Let me know if that's a good mission. Series, whatever. Salvage yard got almost 10,000. I need to start doing more of those tow trucks, man. I could be making a little bit more money. At least do 2 rigs a day or something. Maybe I'll start adding that into my routine this coming week or something. Probably not gonna get into that.
The director got me in panic mode 24/7.
Let's see if I got 250. If not, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna still empty the safe. Probably change my spawn location to the nightclub, jump into a public session, and do a sale real quick. See if they blow me up. Won't be too mad if they do, because I just made a pretty good amount of money. But I will still be mad because that's still a lot of money for me. Man, it's only 200, so I should be getting another 50 within the next couple in-game hours. But I'm gonna go ahead and empty the safe now since I'm here. And $200,000 is a lot of money to me. Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, we halfway there. 5.6 million. We're making pretty good progress. Thank God for Kyle Perico and Dr. Dre. As I mentioned before, those should definitely be the first 2 businesses, the first few businesses you want to purchase. You want to get yourself a Kasaka so you can do Kyle Perico, and you definitely want to buy the agency so you can do Dr. Dre. The nightclub should be in your top 3 as well, because the nightclub will generate you $50,000 every in-game day, which is a lot of money. Definitely the best business for generating residual income. Those are my top 3 businesses. I would definitely suggest you make those your top 3 businesses, your first 3 businesses, especially if you join in now and you can start off with a business. I would go with the Kasaka like I did, and you get some money, good, decent amount of money. Get yourself a Sparrow, all that good stuff. Get yourself the same free car that I got. That'll help you out down the line, getting around to and fro. It's a pretty good car, especially when you put the bulletproof tires on there. You get some upgrades going. It's pretty good. So we're going into a public session, spawning right at the nightclub, and I'm gonna get a nightclub sale done, hopefully. utilizing all my little tips and tricks. So my nightclub's not full, so I'm hoping that it'll just be one small load that I gotta carry to one location. Hopefully it's not numerous locations. But since they got a 60-second counter now before everyone knows that I'm delivering it, it should hopefully get me out the city. Because I know they're going to have me transported to somewhere outside the city because they like to make you take long trips. So that should be enough time just to get me out the city. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my agency ability and hide from everyone again for a couple more minutes. That should get me at least, if not to where I need to go, close to where I need to go before people know that I'm selling anything. Hopefully it doesn't have me drive right past a bunch of griefers. It does that quite often. Like even I'll be off the radar or something, but they'll still make me drive right past the griefers. Then I have to maneuver a little bit. So it's under 400,000. That's still pretty good money, especially if I get a bonus.
The buyer has thrown in a cash bonus. Bad news, you gotta get the shipment to them looking pristine. No scrapes, no scratches, no head-on collisions. Drive like an old lady.
Not really worried about the bonus. I don't care about no bonus. So if I bang this up and don't get the bonus, I don't really care. What I do care about is getting these sales done before these griefers destroy me, because I know they're coming for me. Like I mentioned earlier, they got me driving right past some people. Hopefully they're not too worried about me like that guy wasn't. He's a white dot, so I don't have much to worry about him, but you never know. Going to CEO abilities. Ghost organization, they're going to charge me $12,000 for it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they're blowing up stuff. Go ahead and activate that bad boy. That gives me another 3 minutes. I don't even have these delivery vehicles upgraded. So that's going to make it a lot harder. What's the next stop? Oh, we got a sparrow out there too. Hopefully I get right past him. We only have another 2.5 minutes. Yeah, I should be good. Should be doesn't mean I am though. We got a Mark 1 out there riding around, flying around. He's green like the helicopter was, so I'm guessing they're teamed up. Oh, he's on my heels too. Is he coming to me? Nah, hopefully he's going to the casino. Looks like that sparrow's chasing him. Hopefully nobody's worried about me too much. I got another minute and a half before they realize I'm selling. I should be out of everyone's radar by the time they realize I'm pushing product. And if I need to, I can just call up Lester again. I don't know if I can get it at a level 50. But you do have off the radar, which should give you another 60 seconds if you want to do that. I got 60 seconds left. Overshooting returns. But that'll at least get me on my way to the third location before anyone knows what's going on, or anyone gets too worried about. I got 40 seconds. 40 seconds should get me pretty good ways down the road. 30 seconds. don't see anyone out here right now, so I might be good to go from here on out. But we'll see. I still got 2 miles to go. I'm actually doing pretty good too, even with the bonus. I've only lost a few $100s off the bonus so far. Been driving pretty good. Oh yeah, here comes a Sparrow. I see him. This might be a race. A race to the finish. He on my heels. Okay, he stopped. He's not worried about me. I think he jumped from his Sparrow too. That's good news for me. Means that's one less griefer I gotta worry about. I'm coming up on my last location. Half a mile. Hopefully no one pops up out of nowhere and with a rise you or something like that and kills me at the last minute. Looks like we are going to get it done. Boom. First nightclub sale is complete. Plenty of people in the lobby, so I should get that extra bonus. Yeah, 500,000.
Okay,
half
so
a million.
here's where we are. The time was a hot club brought in so much untaxed cash, we had to launder the takings, or just stuff it behind ceiling panels. Now it's the other way around. We run bad cash through the registers, pay the IRS, and use the club to launder your ill-gotten gains. It's not free, but it's a whole lot better than having the IRS up your ass. Believe me. I take a small cut out of every sale you make, and you sleep well at night.
So that puts us to 6.1 million. Oh yeah, we'll hit 10 in no time. We will hit 10 in no time. So today, made just over $2 million. Organization is running some cargo, special vehicle cargo. I'm not gonna grief them. Karma usually plays a part in this. I don't mess with other people. And usually I do pretty good with people not messing with me. Yeah, a lot of people are now selling their cargo. They see I sold mine, they're selling theirs. Good luck to you. There's some griefers in this lobby. It's not too bad. It's your typical lobby. See, there are some friends playing on here. That's a lot of cargo moving, actually. Look at that. So yeah, I guess this is a pretty good lobby to move some cargo, so that's good. But I'm not going to stick around. That completes my mission for today. Did everything I wanted to do. Got some Cayo Perico knocked out. Got that elite challenge. Did good on that. Got some cargo sold from the nightclub. Got $500,000 for that. Can't complain. Got the drag race done for today. Kept my streak alive. Need one more day to get that free car. Stay tuned for that tomorrow. And yeah, everything's looking good. So I may jump on again a little later and see what tonight looks like. We do got some stuff planned for tonight, so we'll see. But yeah, have a good weekend, everybody. And until next time, I'll catch you later.